Hello, and a big welcome from me and from RegIndex. Now, I just wanted to put together this little video for you all. So let me start though by saying thank you for taking the time to watch this. I do truly appreciate it. Now, as you can probably hear, I'm very excited to finally be bringing something new, relatively inexpensive and quite groundbreaking to regulatory affairs. Now, this is something that I'm already utilising for RegIndex, and I'm beginning to utilise also for my consultancy RegConsult. And I'll show you just how in a moment. But first, let me very quickly explain what it is and how it can help you in your regulatory role. Now, I think it's fair to say that all of us want to know the latest regulatory news, updates, insights, and intelligence. And often to do this ourselves, it takes time, effort, energy, and often money to achieve it. But now I finally found a simple solution that takes so much of this away, freeing up time to get on with the more important tasks that we all have. But rather than me keep talking about how great this new thing is, it probably makes much more sense if I give you a quick demo of how I've been using it at RegIndex. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is to show you how in RegIndex I currently use the news feed using the platform from Houdin. So if I just click on the RegIndex news, which is at regindex.co, you can see that I've set up a couple of simple feeds in here. So I've set one up called Regulatory Trends and Insights, and within here it's updated daily and it pulls in from a number of sources latest news, so you can find out changes that are happening from a number of regulatory news sources. So I won't spend time on this, but you can very quickly go here for free and take a look for yourself. And if you wish to, you can subscribe to this feed just by clicking this link here to subscribe to the RSS feed. So that's one thing that I do. It's quite basic how I do it, but it's probably worth bookmarking it because these feeds come from a number of sources, and members of my team and myself, sometimes we go in and we check to make sure that these are the latest things that are going to be of interest to people like you and me. So there's one, and this is just one simple way of setting it up, which you could do on your own website if you wanted to, and you could set up a feed yourself. And then the other one I've put on here, again free for everyone to access, is regulatory agency updates. So this is more in line with changes to regulations and key pieces of information that are being released by regulatory agencies. And although I've chosen English-speaking agencies, these come from a number of sources around the world, as you can see, and you have the ability, if you were to use this platform, to choose in your own language. If English wasn't your first language, you could be choosing any regulatory agencies you choose. And the same goes for the news feeds, the regulatory updates and insights. There are available non-English choices as well. So this is, like I say, this is a simple way to get just current news, and you can scroll through and it will take you back, well, as far as you want to go, really. This feed goes on for quite a while, so it's been set up for about 3 or 4 weeks now, and I'll just be continually adding to it through RegIndex. So that's how it presents, and that's the sort of information you're gathering. And obviously, you come in here at your own time, and you can see a little bit more detail about why I've chosen these sources and how it works. But the back end of this, I just wanted to quickly show you, is provided by Houdin. And Houdin is a Swedish company that has created this fantastic bit of SaaS software that once you're subscribed to, you'll be and you're paying for, you can go into the back end and you can set up as many feeds as you like. So the simple ones here that I've set up for RegIndex, as I explained, are regulatory agency updates and regulatory trends and insights. Now, if I click on these, there's more than the ones that you've just seen on the RegIndex website. And every time there's new information, this will appear here, and this can be looked at you can set your time frame. So if I pick it from yesterday onwards, you'll see that there aren't any because I've selected the relevant ones and put them through, and they come under my selected list now. So they're the ones that appear in that feed on the RegIndex website. But if I take away this, you can see that there's obviously a lot more that go back in time. It's because I've had this set up for quite a while. So what you can do from here, and I won't go into it in huge detail because there is the ability for you to have a demo if this is of interest to you, is you can set up your own company feeds and you can have these as many as you like. You could even have them set up in quality. You could have these set up in pharmacovigilance, because ultimately these draw on a number of pre-selected sources, and we're talking in the hundreds, if not close to thousands of sources now that Houdin and I was assisting them at the time have selected. So this is what you can do with it. And in addition to this, you can select these, you can comment on these, you can set it up as a report and have it as an internal site so that people can look at it. You can set them up in Microsoft Teams, or you could set them up in other software that you like what's the word I'm looking for? Slack. That's the one. Slack. Yeah, so you can set them up for yourself and internally, and you can share these, and you can ask for comments from other people. So it really is a fantastic tool, and I strongly encourage you to take a look at Houdin.com's website, or you can come to me and you can ask me for further details, and I can provide you with a free, no obligation demo and talk in a bit more detail with you. So that's where we are with that. And then, so I encourage you to take a look. So as you can see from the demonstration, whether you're looking for specific information and insights, such as information on orphan designation products or requirements around that, or the latest medical device regulatory changes, or whatever it is you have specific needs for, or if you're just looking to gather regulatory or marketing intelligence, this is definitely something you simply cannot do without. And with the extremely reasonable monthly costs, the potential return on investment for you and your company could be huge. So you can obviously see how keen I am with this. And if you are equally keen to learn more on how to use this incredible tool, or if you would like me to give you a free, no obligation demo, or perhaps both, then please do get in touch using the details below. Thank you so much for your time and for listening. Have a great rest of your day.